You. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's dreams, visions, and apparitions or appearances. Which is it, Allie? Apparitions or appearances? Okay.
What apparitions are appearances? So there you go.
Is that what they are? Did I make that word up? Is that a Teri?
No, that's a word. That's a word.
It's a word.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
So, welcome. So, Kelly Healer is here from California, and we're surrounding her in love and hugs and angel kisses.
Hugs back.
Yeah. And Diana. And I'm not just being Miss Bossy, but Allie gave me the reins tonight because
I had a root canal, and I'm still numb, so I'll be okay though. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, welcome everybody. So Tropical Empress and Spirit is going to be our first one tonight. Good to see you here. Donna Marie, Roxy, Linda Kennedy, Bora. Hello, beautiful. KK. Willow's here. Hey, Willow. Linda Kennedy, Imelda. I love that name. Let's see. Oh, there's Leah. She's there. Yay. And Annie Bear. And Suzanne. So everybody's coming in. Oh my goodness. Now it's jumping. Now it's hopping here.
Jumping. Yeah.
Jumping and hopping.
Allie, Diane, Roxy. Yeah.
And so we had quite a chat going on.
Yeah. It's great to see Anna, bright shiny ray. Wow. Thanks everybody for being with us.
Yeah.
Hi, Carolyn.
Oh, it's Carolyn. Yay. Yeah. So if anybody has any dreams, go ahead and put. Oh, sorry. Are you starring too? I'm unstarring you.
That's all right.
Okay. Anyway, so anybody that has a dream, please put it in all caps if possible. I got you, Leah. And hi, Lori. So, but so what's going on, everybody? It's craziness in the planet right now, right? And we knew it would be. And we thought last year was going to be crazy.
Right?
Yeah. And January.
Are you sick of it? You were sick of it as I am?
Yeah. I could go back in time, but I can't. But I could.
Only here, right? Yeah.
I don't know that it'd be worth it. But anyway.
Yeah.
So crazy. So good to see everybody here though. And I hope everybody's safe that's out there in California. I know we've got a lot of good friends here.
We do.
That are out there, and everybody has family out there. So
that's for sure. Sure.
Well, I could update a little on the ongoing saga from the past couple of dreams that I've had.
Okay.
Because and I did speak about it when I was on the show with you on Friday, but not everybody here was there. And so, y'all already know about the whole thing with Paul and me having the remote view and all of that business, and how the film melted on the light bulb. Okay. So the next day after our show, I was driving down to the city and I'm getting downloads and thinking like we all do when we're driving. And it dawned on me, okay, let's see. Paul said 5 stars. I had the dream on the remote view on January 3rd at 2:00 in the morning. That's a 5, right? And then I thought about the date that the fire started, which was January 8th. So it's 5 days from January 3rd till January 8th. And then what was the download? One of the events in the download was to have this reel-to-reel film, celluloid film, break, snap, fall on the light bulb and burn up. The city of stars was burning. And it was 5 days from the time I had it, the whole download about it, to when the event happened. but it still brings credence to all of it when you lock it together with the stuff with the show for Marina and the stuff that Paul said and the stuff that I witnessed. And all of that had fives or numerical order that added up to 5 over and over again. So it was one of those premonition kind of things, but even more so than that, because somebody else was involved in it, because Paul had a crossover with it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So anytime you have a dream or a vision like that, that you're thinking, okay, is this a premonition? When's it going to happen? How am I going to know? You just have to watch for the signs. And, you know, Gabrielle will come in and give you the omens and messages to look for.
Sorry.
We're playing with the stars. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's okay.
Duty. Yeah, there's been a lot going on in the dreamland and in the world. So I had a dream. Now, wait a minute. First, I want to ask, 5s numerically are not. Yeah, because it can be really hard if you come in as a 5 in a lifetime, right?
Yes, it can.
A lot.
And 5s can also be deception.
Yeah, so, and chaos and all of everything that stands for, or what we see in the tarot with the numericals, the number of 5. Think about all of that representation.
Oh, Mary, you're a life path 5. Wow.
My daughter's a life path 5.
Oh,
conflict.
Yeah, but lots of growth. Like, she takes it really well. And Mary's so even tempered too. So yeah.
True. Yeah.
I had a dream, you guys, that they put me in a bathtub. So we were laughing about this earlier. They were putting me in the bathtub, and I had stickers on me, like your animals will get stickers when they're outside in the backyard or in the garden or something, you know, those little sticky things.
Yeah.
And they were taking them off me, and they were telling me that I had to take honey with cloves, and I had to take it daily. Like, I even had to bathe in it for 1 year. And they said it's going to take 1 year. So,
and then all your troubles will be gone.
Well, yeah, but then I looked it up, and that's like a major Ayurvedic, thing for inflammation or respiratory or throat.
Yep. True that.
Yep.
So
antibiotic.
Yeah.
And Keith had a dream that he was at a college dressed as a priest. I thought, wow. I said higher education and higher teachings. I don't know. So something's
I like that.
Higher spiritual values.
Right.
Too.
Yeah. Something's changing.
Right. And didn't you mention that he was getting downloads now too? And having
he said he woke up a couple times and was getting some stuff that and I said, you need to let me know what they are, So yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
I had written a song. I was singing the song all in my dream. I had this whole song. I was going on, and I thought, oh, I'll remember that song. I don't remember the song. I do know I wrote it, and I sang it. Yeah, I wrote the song.
Now we have karaoke dreams with Allie.
I think it was I wrote the song that made the whole
world sing.
Oh yeah,
it was a very Manilow song. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, the night that you had the honey and cloves dream, I dreamt that we were together, as well as some of the gals from the chat, and we were in Hollywood, and Teri and I were on duty to rescue animals and babies. And we had these bird cages, and there was this one baby that kept wanting to go in a bird cage and wanted to be in the bird cage. But we had all kinds of like foxes and all these babies, and they were all happy with going in a cage because they would be in there with an animal. So I didn't draw that. I felt like doing some needle felting. So here's your little baby for the birdcage.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's so cool.
He looks just like a Keith Haring. Okay, so you guys, we've been talking about the snake people coming in, and it's the year of the wood snake.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been saying these snake people have been coming in my dreams, and they look just like somebody out of a Keith Haring picture with all the graffiti all over them, it's very indigenous, like all over the world. It's like red and white and cream and black. And then I looked up Keith Haring today to show somebody one of the pictures. And he wrote about the snake people. He drew snake people. And that baby looks just like one of his sculptures. Or one of the people that he used to draw. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
just
adorable, Diana.
Thank you.
he is
little
really
tiny
cute.
Thumbelina baby.
Oh my
Put
God.
it in a milkweed pod.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I love that.
Yeah.
He's sucking his thumb. So that was what I did instead of drawing. It's all been so complicated, and so intertwined. It's like I spending a lot of time trying to filter it all out.
Yeah. Well, let's get started.
Yeah, we got lots of dreams here tonight.
Yeah, got lots of dreams already. I am so glad that this young lady is with us because she's just a lovely person. And someday we're going to get a show together, Tropical Empress and Spirit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
Yes, she's on all night long sometimes.
She is. Yeah. It's amazing. I get up really early. It's okay. So, Allie, Teri, and Diana, I had a wonderful experience a few nights ago in my office. I saw a bright gold angel wing appear in front of the closet as I was on a video call. My friends said they saw my metal wings on the wall disappear and reappear. And my aura changed colors from a turquoise to a double aqua, navy blue, and white. I felt a breeze behind my back, and it felt like somebody laid their hands on my shoulder, on the top of my shoulders. Can y'all provide any insight, please?
Wow. Isn't blue and white Michael?
Michael and also Palladian.
Mary.
Or could be Arcturian. Could be Mary, especially Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you are like feeling anything about any of those archetypes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely, I believe it's angelic presence because of the wings and the way that it came and went. And yeah, Mary says guardian angel. I agree with that. Wow.
Can you back it up the first?
Yeah. I think it has something to do with the work you do and the fact that they're saying, keep up, because you're in that room and you're working that show in all times of the day and night. It sounds as if you were protected, even though at the time you were on a video call, you were in that room and it was, you were able to think a little bit about what you were seeing. Maybe.
And she had a golden wing appear at first.
Yes.
And that could be like, when I think of gold, I always think of the golden heart of Yeshua and Mary and that Christ consciousness, also from the 14th chakra. So,
wow.
Interesting. You want to see the next one again?
Sure.
Okay.
And that's someone later.
My metal wings. Did we already have that on? Oh, okay. And their hands on the back of my shoulders and on the top of my shoulders. Go ahead.
Well, that sounds like Yeshua himself.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I always feel my angels come in on the back of my shoulders. And I also feel my loved ones, like my mom. My mom had one of her best friends was a beautiful and intuitive Mary Starr. And when mom died, she came to me and she said, your mom's going to come to you in the small of your back and pat you. And when you feel a warmth there, that's your mama. And I was like, oh, I never forgot that, because that was the kindest thing that she could have said to me.
Sure. Wow.
Wow, is right. Wow. Oh.
When they do this, it's like a soothing, you know, and I pulled the relax card. And so that also resonated with me, because if somebody was uptight, it would be, you know, relax, just relax. You're doing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled 2 cards, Tropical Empress, and I really think it is your guardian angel, but both cards have strength. I pulled the strength card. Ooh. And then I got strength and security lay in the foundations. And it's got the gold right in there. But that's what I think. I think it was your guardian angel, you know, providing you comfort and strength and protection.
Yeah. She said it was very soothing and comforting.
Yeah.
Well, the colors are right in this one. I hope everybody can see them.
Is that Merlin?
This is divine order. As you were working, right? And the other one is the power place, which again gives us the same colors.
Oh, yeah.
I love that card. Yeah. That's
and you know, you're in your office, and that is kind of our power places, right? In the home.
Or sanctuary in a way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's not as noisy and busy as the kitchen.
Right. Yeah.
So you definitely intervention from the divine.
Yeah. So
you're doing the right thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Teri.
No, it's okay. I pulled retreat, and those are kind of those colors, aren't they?
Yeah.
So this angel, like, take some time for yourself right now.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if they're encouraging that. And everybody else was saying Archangel Michael, and here he comes.
Right.
Yeah. I think Michael's giving you strength, and there's this other angel that's giving you a gentleness, a soothing.
And what was the conversation like? Was this, you know, was it excited, or, you know, like putting things back in order? Was it doing that, and you needed some help to do that?
Yeah. And it could have even been like the week, right? Because how many of us have had this week that were like, I mean, it's really, the energy's on edge. Right now.
It's very tough. That's very true. Yeah. You're not alone, anybody. Yeah.
Time to be held.
Vicky's pulled the card listening, and it's a blue and white angel. Well,
I love that.
There's an admonition. You're on the right path. They're saying you're doing well. You're listening to what needs to be done, and you're getting signs and that everything is okay. So there you go. That's a serious conversation. Yeah, they want you to know they're listening. Yeah.
You're cherished.
Absolutely.
Tropical Empress. Yeah.
That's wonderful. It was a deep, serious conversation. Okay. So you needed that divine intervention to put order into whatever this conversation was about. You got some good cards for that from everybody.
You did. Yeah, you did. You're doing the right thing, Amanda.
KK, part 1. I went into a huge clothing store packed with clothes and people. By the time I was at the back of the store, a man with two little boys and a baby girl approached me and asked if I could watch his girl. Let me find the second part. There it is. I replied, "Why just the girl?" and gave him a look, and he scurried off. I looked towards the front of the store, and now it's empty with just a few people left. I try to open the front door, and it's locked. Whoa, KK, that's a trip. So were you?
Yeah.
I wanted to say, were you stuck with the girl? I mean, not that you were stuck with her, but did you still have the little girl then?
Yeah. You were
Who
with
do you know
him.
that's going to be pregnant?
Oh.
What?
Is a premonition. Who does she know that's going to say I'm pregnant?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a baby. It's a baby.
Yeah.
Wow, baby girl. The clothes, the store packed with clothes and people, how we present ourselves to the world, and perhaps, I don't know, crowds. I mean, it's a lot of people in there. Yeah.
And then if you're left alone and locked in, who do you know that has a child that may put you in a position to foster the child?
Oh.
Yeah.
And it could be an animal because, you know, a baby, what we call, I'm getting observed. I'm getting observed, and I'm getting that they like that you're observing. Yeah. There's a baby in a bassinet. Or is that a baby? No.
And then I brought a baby just in case you
that's right.
really need one.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah.
She didn't take the girl.
She didn't take it. Okay.
And
yeah.
I like that part about the clothing being the way that we present ourselves. That makes a lot of sense. And we try out new ways to present ourselves, right?
True. Yes. Because we're always
kind of fun.
It's very interesting because you were talking about the shirt you were wearing, and you were saying that you've never worn it before. And we said, it's lovely. And you said, well, it's kind of dated. And none of us felt that way.
Right.
About it. But it's interesting that you made that comment and then this dream came in. So
yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Dropping off babies.
Also,
and I get, oh, no, you go.
Oh, I was just thinking that also sometimes a child can be an aspect of yourself that's not developed yet. Like,
that's true. That's very true.
A part of yourself that you're working on, nurturing. And
I love Rossi has added the man is like a stork, angel, dropping off babies.
Oh.
Could have been a hybrid coming your way.
Wait, there's part 3. It goes on.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I just saw this. Part 3. I kicked the door in only to find an identical door. When I opened the second door, there was a portal. So I jumped through it into the new world.
Giving birth to yourself.
Yes, changing your timeline shifts. It also could be alternative reality or alternative universe. Things may be changing for you, and a baby, and you're a girl, so it's symbolizing new birth for you. Even though you didn't take the girl, he offered you to take the girl. So,
do you want a new life? Do you want a new you?
Yeah.
Which you got anyway. You just didn't house the body he gave you as an alternative.
Yeah. Get your hands off my timeline, Leah says.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I pulled ego, but that, ego is a good thing, you guys, because we need it on this planet to work with. But it's like it's going around and around, right? Just like that portal. So and regret. And so that baby could be a baby that you could have had in this lifetime, but you can also have it in the next lifetime. KK. I don't know. And I know, well, I'm not going to go there. I don't think it was one of your animals. I think it was either an aspect of you or a child. Yeah.
How about you, Kelly? What do you think? You've been very quiet.
I think that it is when one door closes, another one opens. And so that door wasn't ready for you. It wasn't ready to be opened. You stood in your power, you kicked it open, and you got the I pulled the closure card. So you got the closure that you needed to begin this new awakening. And I kind of see it as when you went through the door, it was almost like an activation for you.
I love
Yeah.
that. That
Yeah.
feels so powerful.
When one door closes, a portal opens.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is amazing. That's excellent. I love that.
I got portal
Yeah.
and I got open doors.
Well,
There you go.
I need baby
I
next.
don't need to say, right?
Yeah, and you have the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Rebirth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what she recommends.
Maybe.
You'd already walked past all that clothing and nothing caught your eye.
Reinventing yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Mama's got a brand new bag.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Amazing cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, KK. Those were really good dreams.
Yeah. And another good cards. Thank you, KK. You everybody, good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Now, bright shiny ray. During a dream a few nights ago, in the dream, I was giggling with someone about how would we laugh about something in the realm after we returned to the stars. Oh, I love that.
That's
Oh,
deep.
Wow.
Oh my God. I'm so in love with that, bright shiny ray.
It's like being in touch with the universal cosmic joke or
Ooh.
or learning. I mean, when you're in the stars, well, it's the same thing when you're on the other side. From what we've heard, we see things, and we might laugh about how silly it is that we didn't see that when we were there. And I love that. That is really.
Yeah, we're looking back and laughing at them, going, silly
Yeah.
humans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I do love this dream, though.
I do too.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And they do watch us with a lot of interest. I mean, we are, this is a pretty special planet to come to in the way that we go through it. And most planets, you don't go into ego and lose all your memories of who we truly are. And this dimension, this 3D stuff is heavy duty.
Yeah.
But lots of growth.
I get prepare.
Oh, wow.
You were preparing. You were talking about what was going to be done later, and that was a preparation for you. So maybe when the time comes and you're back in the realm, you're just going to be guffawing and what's the other words for laughing? Yeah. Snickering and
Cackling.
all that. Yeah. Yeah. I love that, Ray. Yeah.
Yeah. That's perfect. Bright shiny ray.
I
I got
got
gratitude.
oh,
I
there you
love
go.
that.
I got gratitude.
you still got a good sense of humor over there. See?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And gratitude like raises your vibration. That's a living in a state of grace. That's something.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the other side of really.
It was a
high
mutual
vibration.
moment with whoever that was. And then Leah says, when you see the other side, it's joyful and you can't stop laughing and the colors are alive.
Right.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imelda, your dreams are boring. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
I got
Diana.
conception, and everybody's in this cauldron, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that little egg bubbles. You looking back at the other world now that you're up in the stars. You're looking down on Earth, going, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got reframe. So looking back, you're reframing, right? Being in the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I called listening. So but I get with that listening, that you're listening and you're watching what you're doing, you're witnessing it. Like, and that's like being lucid, not only in your dream, but being
True.
lucid in this lifetime, because you're aware that you're in a different lifetime.
Right.
That, you know, you're in the
Perfect.
physical experience.
I agree.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Right, Shani Ray? She says that has never happened. That is some high dreaming, girl. Yeah. Yeah, reframe a new experience. Yeah.
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 Every time she goes back and laughs at the funny thing in her life review. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of funny things in our life reviews that we're not going to be able to hold back on. At least I know I won't.
Right. Me too.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dolores dreamed of John, woke up in bed with him laying next to him. Sweet dream. I think John was your husband, right? Or is your husband on the other side?
I was going to ask, is that John Lennon or?
No, I think it's her honey bun.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she said,
Yeah.
I should add, we were naked, young, healthy. His hair was dark. Whoops.
Right.
And he was young, and I was drinking in his smell. Oh, boy. That's not a dream. That's a beautiful visitation.
Yes. Absolutely.
That makes me so happy for you, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a gift.
I thought it was your husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolores, that's just amazing, honey.
Oh, yeah. And it's
How
possible.
beautiful.
If you felt that way, it is possible. So
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you.
It said it was a heal. It was to heal you. So that makes sense. That makes
Oh, I
sense.
love that.
Yep. Wow.
I so love that.
I got the same card.
Oh, wow. You did. Okay. That
I
happened.
got the same card.
Yeah. It was a healing experience for you.
Yes.
Dolores. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
That was very healing. You needed that, Dolores.
Yeah. I pulled balanced, that this is like a time shift for you.
Mhm.
And I think probably in another timeline that you guys are together, you know, and you made that time shift into the space where you are still together.
Mhm. Wow.
I got barrier, and I think, Dolores, what that means is that you're breaking barriers, and that you were able you were able to allow that barrier to be broken so he could come in, almost like the veil, when the veil's thinner, our loved ones can come in. And so I think that was just your validation that you allowed that barrier to be broken yourself, to allow that in. And what a beautiful gift.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Beautiful. That's right.
stunning.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That feels so good.
It does. I got the warm fuzzies, Dolores.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. Right? Yeah, that warms my heart.
Uh-huh.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So beautiful, honey.
Mhm.
Okay. Imelda, I often dream that I've gone back to teaching and my classroom is a mess. I have no teaching materials and the kindergartners are roaming all over the place. Anxiety.
I get it. It's a completion dream, isn't it? It's like when I dreamt I hadn't dropped a class at college. It's like, oh my God, it's this anxiety that seems to steep through us when we feel like we're unprepared for something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Whoopsie.
They say, be calm, Imelda. It's all okay. Have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
They just want you to tell them a story anyway.
Oh, you've had that dream also, Imelda? Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So you're free. Like I pulled freedom. Like you're above all that now. Not that that was beneath you or anything, but you've risen. Like you're aware of, I think you're overlooking like what happened back then. Just like somebody else here just went through that they were revisiting their past, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah. And Wiki says a stress dream.
It is.
Yeah, for sure.
I woke up this morning and I found out I'm being evaluated in my online class this term. And I'm like, I got to be more observant. I got to do this more and that. And it was very stressful. And yet I know now I have to do it. So I'll get it done. But it's like being unprepared or waking up and realizing, oh, I'm not prepared for my day,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I got
Frame.
And so may
Yeah.
this retired teacher suggest field trip.
Uh-huh.
Go out and
For
smell
yourself.
the
Yeah.
buttercups.
Yep.
There you go. There
I knew
you
you'd
go.
have a good one.
I got regret. And so I'm betting it was what you were feeling in your dream, the regret of just, the regret and the anxiety of kind of having mayhem in the classroom is what I'm getting that you were probably feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Imelda. Calm down.
Yeah. You've
That's
got
why it was like all of a sudden you realized I'm supposed to be at work, but I forgot. And that's where that all came in. 'cause
Dog
you
ate my homework.
always
Panic.
prepared, probably. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sometimes, we look back at these things to realize that we really never had to worry about anything, right? They put us
Yeah.
in the same situation, but we
Oh,
know that we're
thank
no
you.
longer there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, I never really had to worry about that.
Right.
Well, they say worry is paying a debt that you may not owe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus it's so bad for your body and everything. It doesn't do any good.
Right.
but
And it doesn't change anything. Right.
it
Nope.
doesn't.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's such a pain, right? But
Mhm.
it's so easy to do.
Yes, absolutely.
So easy to go to that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thanks, Imelda. All right,
Mhm.
Miss Ness. Question. In the past few days, as I lay down to sleep, a loud inner critic anxiety comes over me. And when I wake up, it is there too. But during my waking hours, this mean inner critic is not present. The inner critic spans current challenges I am facing to a scale that feels insurmountable in my waking hours. I look at the challenge as baby steps in long-term progress. And then there was a third one. There it is. What is happening when I lay to sleep? It didn't happen last night, but it did the past few nights in a row.
Okay.
This is interesting because this is what we just had too.
Yes. And Allie, I think you said, what was it you just said that applies
about
to the other
right.
that
You
you're
mean
going through? That
yeah,
frantic.
right. About all of a sudden waking up and finding out that something was due and I
Yeah.
didn't know it.
But
Yeah.
it's the pain. You said something about the pain, and the fear is the pain of something you don't owe.
Oh no, it's
The
worry.
debt.
Worry
Yeah, the
is
worry.
something is paying a debt that you don't owe.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And my mother worried her whole life about everybody and everything. And oh my God, no. And she died of a heart attack.
My dad
She
did
just-
too.
Did he? It's so
Yeah.
stupid. It's like, don't worry about that. It may not even happen. Yeah.
Yeah. He would
Yeah.
get really worried about getting to church on time.
Oh
And
dear.
whole
Okay.
time he's going to church
There's
with
the song for that. Get me to the church.
Right.
Time.
Yeah, you got 5 kids screaming, crying, and yelling in the back seat. He's smoking a cigarette on his way to church saying, damn it, damn it.
Ah, back there. I got my
Wow.
communion.
So
Oh
I'm
my
wondering, Ness, when you get yourself into a relaxed state because you're lying down to go to sleep, all these thoughts come into you because you haven't got anything else to think about. And that happens to me with ideas and also my own inner critic. Oh, probably I shouldn't be doing this anymore. What's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? But it's because you've let yourself down and started to put yourself in that's my thought, a relaxed mode. And so it just overtook your thoughts.
Yeah.
Taking stock of your day and doing exactly that, thinking you let yourself down.
Yeah. And it feels like you're not in deep sleep yet. It's like when you're in that shallow time,
Yep.
where you're just falling in and you're remembering something, you're like, yeah, they're not productive, right? Yeah. And it's like, but once you get into deep sleep, I'm sure that's no longer the case.
Right.
Then you're relaxed. Yeah. Shallow time.
Right?
Yeah.
Not if you can hear me, right? You are programmed to receive.
I love this because we are the meanest to ourselves.
We are.
Right? And that's what this whole time is about. We just had the Cancer full moon, which was giving us permission to love ourselves. And now we have the Leo moon, and it's just as big tonight as it was last night. And that is the ruler of the heart and more permission to love yourself. So, yes, you're receiving messages, but you're the one programming them. So immerse yourself in more positive chatter about you. Love yourself. You are
in childness. Because remember when you had the dreams, I don't know, like a year ago about your ancestors and how you were, remember all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you deserve love. You have permission to love.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm doing shorts, and I got a little 9-day candle thing. I'm calling it novena because I like the old word. But they're just a little bit if you need a little prompt and you don't have time to listen to Teri in the morning. And it gives you a little prompt for permission to love yourself.
Oh, that's so sweet. I would love that. What about you, Kelly?
I get Nessa. I really do think that there's some inner child healing that is taking place that is coming to the surface, and I also pulled the ego card, and that it's that part, that aspect of you that is you're doing it wrong, you should be doing it this, and it's just like but while you're awake that isn't the case. And so I would rifle back at it that what you're not playing that game, and let it go. But I also do get that there is some childhood stuff that is surfacing that is just needing a little bit healing, where it's just you need maybe a little bit extra nurturing and self-care right now.
Yeah, I pulled closure, so that goes hand in hand with that.
Sure.
It's like
full circle.
Time to go in and heal that part of yourself, that little girl that has that.
And since this was kind of related in that one dream that she had before that you just brought up, you think it's like bringing it full circle for her, but it is the shadow work that always keeps coming back on us.
Yeah.
Just when we think we got it under
control. And we do get our shadow stuff back over and over. I
was thinking about something today when I was cleaning the dishes, and it was like something really, something that meant something to me and hurt me a long time ago. But I was like, Teri, that was like, 10 years ago. Why are you still hanging on to that? And I thought, I've been through all that so many times, but then we find another lesson from it, and it keeps coming back.
Till we heal it completely. Yeah.
We're peeling back the layers.
Yeah.
Can I just show you something? It isn't a question but I do want to just make mention that Suzanne, last week we talked to her about a dream. She got the apartment where the portal was inside the door. So
I love that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know if Leah's still here, but she got an apartment. And Juno has a place to go.
Oh, good.
So,
okay.
Three of you today got
it solved. Good.
That is amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Makes my heart happy.
I'm so happy for you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Anne Meredith. Hey, Anne. Vision. During sound bath, I had a woman figure in a nun-like coverage, all black, and was clear. No expression, and then disappeared.
Class.
Sister Mary Elephant. No.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Because Keith had the dream about the priest, and like he's not Catholic, and I don't know if you are or not, but a woman figure nun.
Vision during sound bath. I had a woman figure like in a. Well, where was the location that this building was? Is there a church nearby? Is it a sacred area? Is it on a ley line?
Yeah.
Bringing in sacred.
Yeah. And how did you feel about her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Did she make you feel comfortable, or did it make your hair stand up?
Right.
She's looking active.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So all the old rules are coming back to you, and here you are in a sound bath. And did it remind you of Mass and high Mass, for that matter? You know,
it's another spiritual experience.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
exactly. And you know, there's a sacredness in thinking about it, because there's a romantic side of wearing the habit for little girls, because they make it sound so great. At least they did in the 50s and 60s. But in that, you know that there is value in that spirituality that they carry with them. And I think she was saying, I'm glad you're experiencing other ways of feeling that
of
same
feeling sacred.
Yes, that same spiritual.
Expanding horizons. Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of the nuns that I knew were so spiritual. And like the nuns that we had it had been an all women's college, and then it turned into a girls' high school. But they crossed out, like everywhere where it said God in the Bible at chapel, they crossed that out and put goddess. So I mean, that can be a little spicy.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm experiencing something profound. My great aunt was a nun.
Wow.
Oh, well.
And it could have been her.
Was that like her habit? Was she wearing her habit? Was it Franciscan? Was it? I want to get into it because I wanted to be a cloistered nun at one point. Then I realized they really meant none of this and none of that. So,
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But
I pulled barrier. I think you're breaking down barriers, Anne. I mean, it feels like you're kind of pushing through at your path, on your path. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get trust. Yeah. That's why it showed up, because you are Catholic and you do believe in. So there you go.
Yeah.
All black.
Yeah.
I got calm.
Oh yeah. There you go.
That looks so peaceful.
I got manifest, and I think for you, Anne, is that it was really like a breakthrough. It was like a major breakthrough that you're going to start seeing more of this. But I got manifest, so I think it's maybe something that you're wanting.
Let's consider this could be a new guide too coming in for you.
Yeah.
Well, and Saint Faustina, it's right around her feast day. She's a Polish nun, and she wore Felician outfit. She's a Felician nun, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that the black with the white?
It's a pointed cowl with a black, and then it's a dark brown.
Oh, okay.
Well, it depends, because missionaries would wear a different color. Depends on where you are.
I was friends with Franciscan nuns, and they were a hoot. I would go hang out with them, and they would say, are you going to town? And I'd say, well, yeah. And can I give you some money to get me some lottery tickets?
Good. Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, sounds like Polish nuns.
Oh. Wow. All right. Thank you, Anne. That was a beautiful dream. Miss Carolyn Booker. Hello, beautiful. Oh, she said, Teri, I think the dream I had when we were both in California was you with me. Yeah. We were both there together. And I think Kelly and all of us were there together, you know, Diana.
Yeah.
Mary Starshine. Hello. I keep seeing a cone-shaped grid made of light with a dark hole at the top in my third eye. Multicolored spheres are showering down the cone at me. A vision, not a dream. What is this? Mary, are you getting this during meditation? Numero uno.
Dark hole at the top. Oh, well, that's coding to me.
Yeah, I think so too. It's interesting that it's a conical shape, and you know,
And pinpointing.
Yeah, it's like your third eye could be pulled out, and it would be in this cone shape, if you know what I mean, because it goes back into the brain. But
yeah. Yeah, it is. So I guess that's, yes, it is happening during meditation. So when my third eye opens, it is a spotlight, and it is cone shaped like that, and I can look with it.
Okay.
Like a searchlight almost.
Cool. Oh wow.
Yeah, funneling, right, Suzanne? Yeah.
Funneling, yeah.
Hi, Sally.
I got Lemurian seed codes, and it's kind of like a cone, and it's got the third eye activation and stuff. But yeah, I got Lemurian seed codes.
Yeah, coding.
Wow.
I didn't bring that deck down. Oh. Sacred purpose.
Okay.
Wow. Sacred purpose. Oh, and then the bottom card is unconditional love, but I love the cone-shaped pyramid, right?
It's cone-shaped, yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah, ooh. I could get lost in these cards myself.
Allie, did you pull yours yet?
No, I have manifest. I think you're manifesting downloads while you're in the midst of it. Is that what you got too?
Yeah,
wow.
I got manifest too.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that
manifest, yeah. Yeah, same one.
Okay.
Oh, pretty close.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was the other under the deck. Intention. Ooh, there's a face in there. Oh. The light is too dark. I didn't put my ring light up because I'm in the process of taking the tree down, and I never take it down this early. I don't know what possessed me.
Yeah. Kelly, what'd you get?
I got Lemurian seed codes.
Right.
Oh, that's right. You went
yeah.
I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Mary, she is a star shine, isn't she? Yeah. You're welcome so much. Yeah, I love that. Man, that's impressive. And it happened without you having to hang on to your bedpost for 2 days. That's even more impressive. All right. Maureen, why do I keep dreaming about my mom dying? Is she still on this side of the veil, Maureen? Is she still with you in the physical?
No, because the other thing is that it could be your own fear maybe coming, that if she's on the other side, that maybe it's your turn. Yeah, she's here. I'm sorry. Which did you ask? Is she in the physical or on the other side? I don't know which one You
That's
asked.
what I asked. I asked both. I said, is she here on this side of the veil? Or is
Yeah.
she on the other side? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Wake up crying.
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, I
honey.
would too. I would too. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Sometimes we relive that stuff because it makes us see different sides of it, number one.
It's true.
And we kind of witness it. So it's kind of good for us in a way. She's still here on this side. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a fear. It's a fear. For losing our parents is something we don't want to happen. And and so there is fear involved in that. And yeah, Anna says those dreams usually are not true. That's very true. And it could, but I get here that it's trying to provide you insight. And maybe it's trying to, because she will eventually go, and I'm not wishing that on her, of course, or you, but you will have to prepare yourself for that inevitability. And that might be the reason you're getting it. I don't know.
I got flow, but I think that it is saying allow yourself to let the tears flow because of the eventuality for all of us. But it is also, pardon me, a symbol of the higher love of child for mother.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What about you, Kelly?
I got immerse. And so I think kind of like, what Allie said too, that, unfortunately, I think sometimes they immerse us into that just to help when the time comes, it's not such a hard hit. And, it's just, I'm sorry, Maureen, it's because it stinks having to deal with that and feel all the feels while you're sleeping. But you know what? I think if you look at it as, you're actually probably doing some of the healing now. And so that you're prepared when that time comes. It's still hard though.
Yeah. It's one of our biggest fears in life to lose someone that we love. Right.
Oh yeah.
I pulled fierce compassion. So that's you being the mama lion to your cub, your mama. And it's funny when our things change with our parents, right? When all of a sudden we become the caretaker.
Yeah. When we're the older one.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're like a little kid. And it's such a sweet change, but it is kind of hard to see sometimes.
It is.
But,
it's a poignant moment. Yeah.
It is. And sometimes we think that we can control that. Like that they won't leave if we get them all these different services and everything. But they're going home, and we forget that. And we're the ones that have to stay. Yeah.
Mary Starshine, I like what you're saying. We dream of mom dying. We're feeling maybe unprotected. And yeah, we could be feeling very vulnerable because, when mom's alive, there's always that person who brought you in and protected you and loved you no matter what. So that's a very good analysis as well.
Yeah. Okay. Love that, you guys.
Oh, okay. You had to forgive her for abandoning you when you were 3. Well, yeah, there you go. You've got some work to finish. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm going to take care of something here for a minute.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to go into Diane. There we go. Diane G. I had an odd dream last night. I was in a university and I was there with a group of 5 people. The skies were orange and the buildings were dilapidated. We were in some sort of a mission. Woke up when someone said the ascended masters were coming. Was this symbolic or something that had happened in a different dimension? Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Let me read the first part of that again. I had an odd dream. It's at a university. It's a place of learning.
Higher knowledge.
Yeah. Group of 5 people. Could have been the 5th dimension.
Change.
Yeah. The skies were orange.
Second chakra.
Yeah. And the buildings were dilapidated. We were there on some sort of a mission.
Remember, the tower has to come down before it can be rebuilt.
Damn, you are hot, girl. Okay.
Phoenix Rising, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up when someone said the ascended masters were coming. Was this symbolic or something that happened in a different dimension?
Yeah. Yep. And then she says it was odd because of how vivid it was. She also woke up at 11:57 with energy buzzing through her body. Yeah. You're definitely ascending. The dilapidation is the 3D reality. But you know the first thing I thought of? I watched that movie last night, the 6888, about the African American women who worked during World War II to move the mail. And it was a dilapidated building, but they fixed it up and it was amazing. So that's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
All of that, what everybody's thinking. I mean, it is the Phoenix Rising, and in that you're youthful again, and your thought patterns are coming quickly, and you're definitely getting new ascension symptoms.
Yeah. No regrets is what I get. No regrets. Kel?
I got illuminate.
Oh, yes.
I got illuminate, but and it's probably because I'm living it, but it also kind of made me feel like maybe you came here to California on a mission. The orange skies, the devastation, from what a person is seeing on television, and that but either way, I got illuminate that it's you're ascending and illuminating, and you were on a beautiful mission, whether it was here in California or somewhere else.
Move in vibration. Look at the orange. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was my first thought too, was the orange sky in California and all that's going on.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing. And then did we already talk about 11:57 also being a 5?
No,
Change.
but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, more change. And I got freedom. So you're moving on, young lady. Like you're just moving on up.
Moving on up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And Anna, you're not necessarily wrong, dear. I just want to tell you that everybody's putting what they think in the chat, and we want you to.
Yeah. Yes.
Please.
There's a lot of times that you guys get something in the chat that is
profound.
Yeah, just profound.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
And Leah says, free as a bird.
Yeah. Oh, I love what Lauren says. If she was with a group of 5 and 11:57 adds up to a 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you guys are amazing tonight. All right. They are not, or no, seashells. Okay.
They are, and I'm sorry, I must have knocked it out. I apologize. I'll go back and see if I can find it. But you can go ahead with seashell for now.
Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I had it.
It's not your fault.
We must have both pushed on it at the same time.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. Seashell, how are you, honey? Hello, I'm at a loss as to why the Kardashians are in my dreams.
I'm at a loss too. Oh, wow.
The first time it happened, I'm quite sure 3 archangels came to rescue me. I'd love to hear about your insights about this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this, Seashell. This is amazing. How funny is this? Yeah.
I keep hearing the song Mr. Plastic Fantastic Lover by Jefferson Airplane, which is all about the, fake world.
Oh.
And you're being rescued by 3 archangels. So it's your insight to what the fake 3D world is all about.
Mary Thornberry said, I would try to wake myself up as fast as possible.
Yeah, right?
I would hit their closet before I did anything.
Oh, wow.
And for that, you get the hero's journey.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Right? That's your reward.
I have to say that they live in Calabasas, and isn't that in the area where the fires are, Kelly?
Yeah, Calabasas is not too far. Far. It's just on the other side of Malibu. It's not too far from here.
Yeah. She says the first time it seemed like they were luring me into some other direction.
Yeah. Valley of the Dolls, like we had just said.
Yeah. Like we were at a P. Diddy party before we knew he had them. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
No, Laura, we're not witches. It's not in the traditional sense of the word. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Seashell, I pulled a card. I think this is a Rebecca Campbell deck. It says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life, which Kardashians kind of are the extremes of life. And just to surrender, to let it go. And I also got reframe it. So, however you can reframe that. I used to watch the Kardashians, but I haven't in a long time.
I did a few times. It was funny. I mean, it was funny when the kids were younger, and then it got worse and worse. I got that, you're kind of, everything's like a fishbowl, right? And they live in a fishbowl.
Yeah.
So you're kind of watching things.
True. Yep.
Yeah. And witnessing. Yeah. And they create something new. Like they really created something. So, it's interesting to see what we would want out of something like that, or is there anything like what would we create? Because they created that lifestyle out of really
they did
not very much.
It was all because of their dad, really. And was it Paris Hilton was their friend or something too? So
and then they had, but they manifested all the right things, and maybe they are all narcissists. I don't know them personally, but we know another orange narcissist that has manifested huge things. Amazing things.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, if you're a fan of Carrie Underwood, you might want to rethink things. She's going to be singing at the inauguration.
You're kidding me. Wow.
That people are calling her a Temu Taylor Swift. I thought that was great.
Oh, I'm kind of shocked.
It took me a while because I'm running a little slow, but okay, now I get it. TEMU.
Temu, Temu. Where you get the cheap stuff. Yeah.
The $3 variety.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, and Anya thought P. Diddy the minute she saw their name too.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, Leah. I was sitting at my drafting table at the window. The sky was all blue. I looked down for 10 seconds. A cloud was all of a sudden there. No wind. Seriously? Cloud games. So the cloud came out of nowhere. The sky was all blue while she was sitting at her drafting table. So you were awake when this happened, right, Leah? This is something that
That's
happened.
what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This was like a vision.
Well, and there are cloud games out there. You can manipulate the clouds. People have had them. People have had them start raining. People have had them start moving, changing and shifting.
Oh yeah.
Your mind is very powerful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pushing them away.
Yeah.
Also, a cloud is not always a cloud. Sometimes it's a
There's
ship.
that too.
Yeah.
I just want to tell Sally, yes, that counts. She got part 1 of Wicked. She wanted to know if that made her a witch.
Well, I just had to ban that other one because they wanted us to repent our sins. So
you got that one
person tonight. I had to ban somebody too.
I know.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say something, but I just didn't want to be disruptive.
Yeah,
it's
I
okay.
know. I was giving it time.
That's what I call her, Maureen. I do call her Carrie Underwear, but yeah. But I thought I'd be nice.
It is easier to get money.
That's very true, Sally. You're right. Spot on. Yeah.
Most politicians, most billionaires are narcissists because they think they can rule the world, right? They think they can fix everything for everybody and they know better.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Clouds can definitely be cloaked ships.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah, Leah.
Oh, yeah. It's intention. They lie in the clouds. I held back the rain. My brother couldn't believe I was doing it at an event. I said, well, it's not me alone. I'm just channeling what every single one of you are thinking. Yeah. Nobody wants it to rain. All your guitar equipment's sitting out here in it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did we ever find that other one that we lost?
No, and she said not to worry about it. So
honey.
I apologized to her. Yeah.
We'll get you first thing next time. Amanda Carroll. All I remember from this morning is standing in front of a large cake. Ooh, sounds good. And the woman across from me has a silver necklace that looked like tinsel. And I had a silver necklace. It was a party.
I think so.
Yummy.
Who jumped out of the cake? You or her? Just kidding you.
It's interesting because I'm thinking Tinseltown.
Yeah. I can't help it, but there is this little thread that keeps going through for all of us because it's such a prominent thing.
Oh, your daughter's getting ready to be married? Well, congratulations to
Congratulations.
You. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Honey. Yep. You know cake is part of it. Tinsel
celebration.
May not be part of it. Yeah. Tinseltown.
Yeah.
Wedding cake.
Yeah. You're already celebrating. So this is like amazing energy that you're putting into it. Like you're already in the celebration mode.
Yeah.
So it's going to be amazing.
Are you going to have Jack walk her down the aisle? I think he should. Her little dog.
Approve.
Approve.
Approved. It's approved. You approve. Everybody's happy about it. And the bottom card is flow. So
there you go, Amanda. Yeah.
It's all gonna come out fine.
Yeah.
I got inspiration, Amanda. You're dreaming about it. You're getting inspired. You're getting ready for the big celebration. And congratulations. I'm so excited for you.
You got Grace. There you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah.
That's a beautiful card.
Beautiful
That's
card.
a beauty.
Yeah, these are the luminescent oracle.
And I pulled prepare. So
there you go.
You're preparing. Yeah. It's your run through.
Right? You got your necklaces. Now what?
Yeah. Where's my spotlight?
Right. I bet the tinsel necklace was pretty. It's fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. That's amazing. Brand new chapter. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
Emily. I had a dream a few years ago when I was in my room, laying in my bed in the same position I was sleeping in. A horrifying demon figure in a blue hood that had long fingers came into my room and said horrible things in my ear. When I woke up in a cold sweat, the room was as I saw it in my dream. What was that thing?
Whoa.
Mm.
Oh,
Wow.
a demon figure in a blue hood that had long fingers.
It almost sounds like the Grim Reaper, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Except it's a blue robe and not a
Black.
black one. Oh.
Yeah. My sister saw something like that once, Emily. It was a reptilian. It was he was on top of her husband trying to suck his breath out, and he was having a hard time breathing.
Yep.
Oh my Lord.
Incubus.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and everything was fine once you came to, and you were in a cold sweat. So I would say, yes, there was an apparition there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something's feeling like it was threatening you at the time. It had a horrible raspy voice, she says. Mm. Wow.
Mm.
Have you had that dream again, Emily? Or anything like it? And are you in the same are you in the same house or location that you had that dream? Because it feels like maybe it had something to do with the house or the location, or like a pass through, maybe.
Pass through. Is that what you said? Pass through?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of hit me too. It just felt like, yeah, it was an accident. They were there. No, they were there, and they used you as their pawn for whatever it was they had to say. Right?
I've moved since.
Yeah.
Good.
Where was it? Like, what do they call those paralyzed dreams when you can't move? Were you
Sleep
able
paralysis?
to? Yes, thank you. Sleep paralysis.
I feel, Emily, like it had something to do, like either with the land or the house, that it was a pass through. And if you haven't, that house burnt down. Oh, it did.
Yeah, and the other question I had was, oh wow, yeah. And the other question I had was, is there a church or is a chapel in a graveyard somewhere around there? In the line of fire.
She couldn't move in the dream.
So it was sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
It could be that it was built on something that on land that something was.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, were you watching any movies or reading any books at the time that or involved in a relationship at the time of somebody that would bring in that type of energy?
Mm-hmm.
I pulled a card, Emily, and I got compassion. And so what I think, I mean, I hate to use this word, but I think maybe because you are so compassionate and so open, you were kind of targeted. You were easy to get to. For that, I'm really happy that you've moved, and you haven't experienced anything like this, hopefully, since you've moved. But that's what I get. I get that because you are open and intuitive and an empath, that it was almost like you were an easy target.
Oh, we can't hear you, Allie.
Sorry. You can always ask them to leave. You can always ask them. That they have no power here. That you need to leave right now.
Yeah.
If that happened again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I got a revisit. Now, I don't think that this is that you're going to have this visitor come back. However, Allie, you just said that, you know?
Yeah.
My thought is you were aware of it the second time because it was the second time he had visited.
Oh, there you go. And I have here empathy. You were an empathic person and you were an easy target for this particular entity. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you pull yet, Kelly?
Yeah.
You did, didn't you? Okay. Yep. And I get support. So I feel like your team was watching out for you. Don't think that you're ever alone. Yeah. Okay. Oh, when your elementary school burned down, they found bones underneath it and now they can't rebuild it. Yeah.
That's something else. Yeah. Yeah.
That's something else. So, and also, I don't know what the time frame was on the dream and the fire, but that you were gone from there because of that.
She said she was gone a while before that fire. You know, she wasn't. Yeah, probably
okay,
a number of years.
Good. Yeah. But I also feel like, your team's watching out for you. Just tell them.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody in here.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just try, they give it a try. And then once you know about it, you're like,
2021. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye, Roxy. Night, night. Oh, yeah. It's already 9:22. Okay.
Yeah. We got to move along here.
Okay. Keep it moving, people. T-Lynn. Is protection the same for spiritual as it is for the other realm protection? Had a vision and then learned more about it. This being has been near me and not comfortable with it. Told spirit to block it.
I would think so, isn't it? You're asking some kind of entity or some kind of being
intervene
to protect, and so you're calling in the archangels or you're calling in. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the archangels are pretty high level.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't take care of it. Yeshua can. Or Buddha. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I get it's the same.
Yeah.
Me too.
I definitely feel like it is, T-Lynn. If you want any help with that, let us know. We can. Kelly is actually excellent at it too.
That's true.
Does
thank you.
Severs the cords, and that's her specialty.
Yep.
So.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah. Okay. That was quick. Venus. Hi. Question about visions during meditations lately. I've been seeing an eye with purple iris. Yeah. It's big and slowly fades away and then comes back and repeats over and over again. What could that be?
The eye of Horus.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, I'm going to type it in the chat and so you can look it up and see if that resonates with you. Venus.
Yeah. Also, I feel like your third eye is probably opening up as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the sign of it. So
that's what I get too, Venus, is your third eye is opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Is Deanne here? Because I think Deanne's little picture
or
is
Leah's.
the eye of Horus.
Leah's?
Or maybe it's Leah's.
Yeah, Leah's.
Leah, are you still here, honey?
I think she is.
I think she is too. Leah, if you've got a minute, just say hi so we can look at your picture. And then you'll see the eye of Horus. But yeah.
Yeah, there it is there. Yep. On her avatar. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Egyptian. You may have had an Egyptian lifetime, Venus.
Oh, that's for sure.
You see it at 1024, Teri?
Yep. I see it.
There you go.
There.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Done. Bam. All right. Sandy Beach. I keep dreaming of a family member since my mother passed on November 30th. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah.
Do you see me moving close to my daughter in Oregon?
Hi, Deanne. You're an Egyptian several times, Leah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was too. And I go. This is an interesting card I pulled, Sandy. I got dance. And I'm thinking of the dance of life. You know, it's life is short. You're remembering your mom passed already and how fast that went. And maybe it is a good idea to move closer to your daughter, you know, because you realize life is short. And so I know I'm going through that. So maybe that's what it is.
I got patience.
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself some time to make a decision as to where. Of course, you have to talk to everybody, right?
Right.
And so stay calm in that patience. Mm-hmm. All things are going to work out.
Yeah.
Sandy, I got yeah, that you are, and I got a year from now. So that's where the patience just might have to come into play, just a little bit, because when all of a sudden when we've made up our mind, we want to do it, and we want to do it right now, and so yeah.
I got freedom. Have some fun right now, girl. But also being around family, all this angels dancing with all our little babies.
Yeah.
Baby angels. So go have some fun with them. And I think you are, because I got new beginnings.
Yeah.
Some one way or another, or maybe they're coming to you. So don't discount that either. Unless they're, really connected where they are, happy. Ms. Sherlock, I woke up yesterday and said the name of my sister, Candy, who I have not seen in 17 years due to unceasing her never-ending hostility and jealousy toward me. Why did I say her name?
She was probably thinking of you or dreaming of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the power of love that surpasses that behavior.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or she may have been contacting you in your sleep. And, Ooh. Here's a strength card is what I get for you. And I'm guessing that it's asking you that perhaps maybe, and this is your decision, of course, but perhaps maybe a reconciliation or reaching out, but not if you're not comfortable.
Yeah.
Yep. You may need to call her. Mary says, yep.
I got reflect. So I get that she was reflecting and probably thinking of you. And when we're family, I mean, we, no matter how many miles apart or how many years we haven't spoken, we're still connected. And so I get she was thinking of you, possibly dreaming of you, and reflecting on the good times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Receive.
Mm-hmm. You received the message. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I got soulmate. So we don't always like our soulmates, or let me just say that right now. And there are some lifetimes that we're probably on different paths, and we can be very conflicted. But she might be going through something right now too. Yeah, you felt sorry for her, but my guides said my pity was misplaced. Yeah.
Okay. So whatever you want to do, Ms. Sherlock. It's not.
Yeah, you might do a safety check if you can without contacting her, just to make sure that everything's okay.
Right.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. All right, dear. Delphi, I dreamt with Amara, former daughter-in-law, here and there about major things that are going to happen in her life. I believe someone makes me dream or put those dreams in my head. What do you say about that or see about that?
Well, are you still in touch with her? And if you are, what's going on in her life? And should you disclose these things? Is she
It could be
someone who's-
prophetic. Have
Right.
you had them before with her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what I'm thinking. And
Yeah.
if she, if you had a relationship prior, then is she open to the soothsayer stuff? This premonition
true.
that you're getting,
Uh-huh.
it might be information she needs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
the same. I think it's a premonition dream, definitely.
Uh.
And if you feel called to it, and feel comfortable, and think that it's stuff that she could probably use, I guess I would tell her. I've made a pact with my angels and guides that when I get information, in dreams or hits or downloads on people, I have made a pact with my angels and guides that I will let somebody know if I get information, I will tell them.
Right?
Yeah.
And I got the receive card again. So
Yep. And I got the empathy card.
there
to
you
have
go.
empathy for her. Yeah.
It's a message.
Okay.
that
No
is
relationship, but
special.
everything comes true. And if she knows that, and you tell her, then you
Right.
must have precognitive
Right.
abilities, Delphi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, before it happens, you tell her. How does she react to that? Is it not a positive reaction? Like, does she feel, well, gives her time to prepare. So I got prepared. So maybe this is something.
Mhm.
And you can just ask her, hey, I had a dream. I think it's a premonition. Are you interested in hearing about it?
That's right. And if she says no, then that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And say, okay, talk to you later.
Yep.
Yeah. Just be real clear. And then you don't have to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Suzanne. My dream was an odd one. I woke up in a dark room with 2 windows wide open with huge holes in the screens. A large bird sitting on my bed. Then my son walked in and said he was going out with friends. Then a large roofless vehicle pulled up outside my window with 4 bench seats with 13 people in it.
Wow.
4 and 13, that's 17, that's an 8.
Mhm.
I thought, how is my son going to fit in there? Then a dog walked in, and when I touched his collar, I had all of his personal info. Next thing I knew, the neighbors came over, and it was their dog. Then I was sitting behind my ex in some sort of vehicle, asking, where are we going? I told him to stop, and I ran for help. Then we were back at the house. He had 4 revolvers hidden on his person. Then I took the pistols away and called the police.
And there were 2 holes also. So if we are adding up these numbers, because I think they're important. So 4 guns and 2 holes in the screen. That's 6. And you had an 8. That's 14. That brings us back to a 5.
Wow.
Change. Yeah.
Yeah.
The vehicle is important, I think.
Yeah.
Who was driving that vehicle? Do you know? I mean, was it someone you knew? And 13 people in a vehiel, that would be like trying to stuff somebody in a phone booth back in the day.
Yeah. I have 4 bench seats.
What do they call those trams in England? The buses with the second deckers.
Yeah, double
decker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's an opened roof.
Yeah.
So you could fit 13 people that way. Did it look like that? Wow. That's quite
and then the dog. Sometimes a dog can be like a habit.
Well, it's your best friend too. Yeah.
Yeah, and your best friend. Yeah.
Unconditional.
Unconditional love.
Loyalty.
She touched the collar and got all the information she needed, which I think included the information that she didn't feel too comfortable going anywhere with her ex.
Right.
And you know,
Sounds
she followed her. The dog helped her out. Let's put it that way. You know,
Yeah.
the dog was watching out for her.
You know, you're seeing things happen, Suzanne, but you're taking care of business.
Yeah.
You're in charge here.
Yep.
Like you're
So you're
watching
aware.
everything. Yeah.
You're aware. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, taking
You're
care-
having to deal with others' egos.
I'm doing. Your kid came to you and said, "I'm going out."
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
And
ex-husband-
the ex is bringing 4 pistols in.
right,
Yeah.
and he was driving the car. Isn't that correct?
Oh, I don't know who was.
Yeah,
Maybe she
he was
said it
driving
here.
the second car. He was
Oh, he
driving
was?
on a muddy
Oh, okay.
road,
And
Okay.
a golden lab.
pulled the back of his collar and made him stop
Oh,
because he wouldn't tell me where. So you were in charge. I mean, he might have been
Mhm.
driving, but you were in charge.
yeah, you were in charge. Golden
Yeah.
Lab. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very smart animals. Go ahead.
You're
Jen.
on an adventure,
Uh-huh.
but you're watching. Like, you
Yeah.
know, yeah. You got the whole world in there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Heal.
Oh,
I
maybe
got
that's
healed.
bad.
Yes, and was he the power monger in your relationship? Did he have power over you or try to exercise power over you in all situations?
Oh, yeah.
And you took that power away from him in the pistols because the
Yep.
words can fire out just the same way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. But you got out of the second car he was driving because you don't want him to drive your life anymore.
That's right.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you want to be in charge of where your car goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was
Suzanne-
emotionally abusive. Yeah. I'm
I-
sorry.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could be also like juggling a lot in your everyday life, and that you're because I pulled the card balance, and so going through all of that and having to be in charge and handling this and handling that just makes me think that maybe in real life you really are a juggler. I mean, you handle it all, and that you brought forth balance in that whole situation and in that dream.
Well, and the next line she says she felt as if he was going to get rid of her. And you probably felt that all through your marriage to him to begin with. So that did carry over into that dream, but you took control. You took the pistols away. He didn't fight you to take them back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi everyone from Belgium. Hi. Sorry, Suzanne. I do handle it all. Yeah. Sometimes we don't realize that as a feminine woman or the divine feminine, that perhaps we haven't had a healthy relationship with the divine masculine. And we've had to be everything. Like we've had to be not only the matriarch, but the patriarch.
Mhm.
And take care of everything. And who's going to hold space for you, Suzanne? Right. So then when we figure that out, it's like, it's such a way forward that we're just like, okay, I know what I want now. I don't have to be everybody's everything. I can be my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too big for a clown car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Next. Where am I?
Anna.
Okay. Anna.
Yeah.
I had a vision, not a dream. I was a Native American sitting around the fire in the snow. A wolf would come and join, sitting at some distance from me at the fire. The wolf was my cat in this life. Oh, yeah.
Past life.
That was a past life. Yep.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How comforting that is. And they do come back and find their way to you. even if it was a wolf and turned into a cat. I mean, they do that. Their souls.
Shapeshifters. Wolves are shapeshifters.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. Yep. Oh, it was a request that was made. I love it.
And it's in the conception.
Oh, okay.
So, yep. Past life.
Mhm.
Definitely.
I pulled study, so there's something to learn from this.
Mhm.
You're still working on something together.
Yeah. I pulled empathy, Anna, but I really do think that it was you were recalling a past life, and not only were you have empathy in this life, but in the past life too.
Yep.
And I really think in the past life you were a seer.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, one more. Jessica, I've been having war and I can never say this.
Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic. Thank you. Dreams nearly every night. Yeah, man, that's the energy, isn't it, Jessica?
Yeah, it is. It isn't unusual, Jessica. We're all kind of conflicted in that way. There's a war going on inside of us as well.
Exactly. And I'm getting that you did live definitely through World War I, and you are reliving that also because of that experience there. It is coming back to your memory in your sleep states.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, an inner battle. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so much going on right now that we're all kind of looking at this and needing divine guidance.
Yeah.
Oh, and just for everybody here, hon, we all need this courage.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Courage and hope, and I think I'm sure most of us here have seen pictures of the devastation, and it really does look apocalyptic, and so
it does.
It's no surprise that you're having dreams like that, and because you see them, and you can't help but just have a little bit of fear, and just.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you remember the movie with Kurt Russell, Escape from LA? I look at that and that's all I can think of is that movie.
Yeah.
And Dahlgren, which was another dystopian book, the cover of that book looks like what you see on And that book came out in 1982, 83.
Yeah. Okay. Anya's asking how we prepare ourselves for bed.
There was some people that already did answer that question for her in the chat about how they call in Archangel Michael. Go to the second DN because this is the second post and go to the other. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
My dream this past week, Trump lit two fires. The first one was pink and the second was yellow. A voice told me the pink fire was him creating problems. The second yellow fire is the problems ending.
Let's hope so.
Oh, honey, I hope so. From your lips.
Yeah. And then she says, why did Trump's whole body glow in translucent pink next to the pink fire and yellow when he stood next to the yellow one? Woo.
Well, we're all pink on the inside. That just shows how transparent he is.
Right.
And he actually is very afraid. So the fact that he might be yellow.
Chicken.
Yellow belly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like if the problems would end though. And today they should have ended after reading that report.
Oh my God.
There's nothing in there that doesn't just verify, codify everything.
And what do you think about the Hague calling.
I think the Hague should come for him. Really,
You think it's gonna?
Yeah.
You think it's possible?
I don't know.
I haven't gotten any hits that it would happen.
Yeah, I thought about it a while ago, actually.
Let's
did.
all start thinking about that. Let's put it on the Hague because Jack.
Well, because I think Jack went back there, so
Yeah.
it's quite possible. Anyway,
Yeah. It could also, it's like he creates all these issues so that we don't see the other issues.
So true.
I mean, he's really good at that.
Right?
That's why Jack is going back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've been seeding the clouds since 1940. And if we stop and think about that, and then the Starman that, has all that stuff going on up there.
Yep.
And we know what they did at the Dulles Airport with those 3 planes that weren't supposed to be on the tarmac like that.
Yeah.
Anything is possible since they've got the higher equipment, the more expensive equipment than you and I have.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
It's all a crapshoot because, in the real word, we really don't know. We can't answer.
And I just can't. Honestly, I just can't really go there anymore because it makes me too depressed and upset. So
scared.
And I think the pink, the pink to me represents heart chakra, and but this kind of meaning that he's so closed off, his heart is so closed off, Deanne, that there is no getting through to him. And I did pull a card for you, and I got intuition, and that you are very intuitive too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Suzanne Fortier. By sponsor from Timu or whatever it's called.
Okay, Lauren, we'll check out Dave Johnson's message. That's great.
Yeah. It's time. Time has come, honey.
Yeah.
The time has come. Yeah.
Speaking
time
of,
has come
time for us to leave. Yeah. We gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Yeah. Well, lots of love, everybody. Thanks everybody for being here. And we'll see you
Time
later.
has come today.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Sweet dreams.